Ham Radio 2.0, episode 96, part 5. This is a Buddipole segment. Caught up with Chris from Buddipole here at the Dayton Hamvention 2017. Chris and I first met at our Costa Rica de-expedition in 2015. Got to know him pretty well. Got to use several of his products, both at our de-expedition, both in 2015 and 2016. And seen Chris at several ham fests since then, and he and I have gotten to talk about some of his new products. So let's take a look at this episode about Buddipole. So I'm here with Chris at Buddipole, and I know you've got your new Power Minis with you.
Yep.
Okay, so
new product this year.
New product this year, the Power Mini, which is where's the demo? It's around here somewhere.
We got a demo down at the end. Okay. Maybe we'll walk down there in a minute.
Here's one right here.
Yeah, I've got one. Got one
right
here.
There's okay.
One hooked up to a solar panel down at the end down there. But just a real quick background on this. This is the result of going to the field with 4 or 5 different devices and saying, hey, there's got to be a better way to do this. So worked with my engineering team, and we combined a number of different devices. This is a solar controller. It is a kind of like a breakout box here. Got a couple DC outputs, and this is a low voltage alarm. So if you set the limit down at 10 volts, we've got a little LED in the front that will start flashing, and then there's an audible alarm as well. You can set a low voltage cutoff below that, so you can shut off power before your battery drains too low and risk damaging the battery. An OLED display on the front, which is very nice, much nicer than the LED displays, particularly in direct sunlight. So this has a number of neat features to it.
These are power pole connectors on the ends here.
Power poles on the ends, yeah.
On all four sides you got power poles, so that's really universal connection there.
DC input up top, and then we got the solar down below. The solar controller up to about 10 amps is what that'll handle. So this is a custom enclosure that we built out of an extrusion and did injection molded end caps. Really tough device. Lexan label on the back with top level instructions. 10-page. Did I say destructions? Instructions.
You may have.
Oh, yesterday was a long day.
It's a long day, yeah.
Yeah, I still have my voice left.
My feet still hurt. I didn't get enough sleep last night, I don't think. Sheesh. But,
that's right. So it's been a good seller for us so far. Membrane switch panel on the front, and this thing's pretty well sealed up. So
good deal.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now you got some other new stuff coming, but you probably don't want to talk about that
Not yet. I'll plead the fifth here and hold off on that for now.
But it's definitely the same tried and true Buddipole Deluxe versions and all the good stuff here. And so you're going to keep those obviously for a long, long time, because those which are kind of like your base.
That's right. You know, those our antenna systems, we don't, unlike Apple and Samsung, when they come out with a new version, make a few small changes, and they name it something different. It's still our Buddipole and our Buddipole Deluxe systems, but we've improved them over the years. So we're making our own coax now, and
that's good.
Injection molding the ends of that with built-in strain relief and built-in strap. And
so here's one.
We've got some.
There's right there with the BNC connectors on the end there.
Yeah, and rubberized end caps, dust and moisture-proof end caps that go over the end. We've got these in different colors. If you're running, 4 or 5 different antennas into a villa, as we do when we go on our de-expeditions, it's nice to look at it and say, oh, the green's on 17 and the blue's on 20, for example.
Yeah.
But those are neat. That was something that we planned for a while. We just were not satisfied with the cables that we were using in the past, and decided to do them ourselves. This is a mil-spec RG58 that we use, made in the USA, and top-notch BNC connectors on the end. We have adapters for the PL259s.
Good deal. Okay. All right, Chris. Well, I appreciate it, and I know we'll definitely be talking again.
Yeah.
As soon as you're going to be at HamCom next month, so I will see you then for sure.
We'll be there in a few weeks. That's right.
Yeah, 3 weeks I think from now. So we'll see you then. But whenever you decide to you want to talk about some new products and come out. So we'll set up a Skype session or something and do some videos.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, all right, man.
Love to do it.
Thanks for talking to us.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Yeah. Ham Radio 2.0, episode 96, part 6, RFinder. Of course, if you've watched my show for any amount of time, you've seen 2 interviews I've done with Bob, W2CYK from RFinder, and you've seen the review I did of 2 different RFinder devices and then a comparison of the 2. I still carry my M1 device with me as my daily carry for this is my regular cell phone. So if you're calling me and texting me and talking to me via email and I'm on my phone, then it's coming from the RFinder device. So let's take a look at this quick interview with Bob. Dayton Hamvention 2017.
Nice.
So, okay, my audience already knows all about the M1. So
Nice.
you can't introduce the M1. You got to talk about something else.
What do you want me to talk about?
This is Bob from RFinder, W2CYK. He's been on the show several times, but always over Skype. So now you're going to see him where he's not looking like he's on a dial-up connection when he's talking to me.
Well, that first one was pretty bad. Out of Nottingham, England.
Right,
oh my gosh.
right, because you were in England. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But I did one on Skype with another guy about Arden Mesh networking just like a week ago, and towards the end of the connection, it got bad too. So it must be something with Skype when you do over a certain amount of time or something. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, tell us about, how's the show been?
The show's been fantastic. Actually, I like the new venue.
Yeah.
And the only complaint I would have is it was a little warm on Friday, but...
Shoot, I would have taken the warmth on Friday over all this rain we've had, though.
Yeah, well, the rain was pretty bad, but...
Yeah.
The good news is it drives everybody inside.
That's true.
We have to talk to a lot of people. So it's good.
You got a really good booth right here next to ARRL. That's right.
I know how lucky we are. My gosh,
that's great. That's great.
See, look, and our colors are like we got ARRL
right,
logo
on
our
the logo,
signs and everything.
That's good. That's good. That's really good.
Nice.
Cool, man. So what's next? I know you're going to be adding Fusion to the radio.
Yeah, we're adding Fusion shortly. D-Star is coming after that.
Okay.
God willing, if we can figure it out.
That'll all be this year.
Yeah, we think NXDN also.
Oh, yeah,
so
NXDN.
So it's all pretty close.
Okay.
And, so a fully converged digital no-code plug, 440 HT.
440 HT, yeah. So, yeah, some of the Fusion guys may not like that because it's not dual band, but you're working on a dual band for later. So
we are working on a dual band, but we have to make steps.
Right,
so
right,
first
right,
we'll worry about
right.
the protocols.
Yeah.
And then we have to figure out how to jam a dual band DMR into. So the engine is a new paradigm for the engineers we're working with. So
okay.
But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's a great product.
Something
for
we're
sure.
working on too is an SDR-based chip, so that we can choose what frequency range the radio is going to be.
So you're not limited to like 4 to 470 only, so you can go. Okay, good.
Yeah, well,
because I know that.
Well, we're actually we've had some interest out of law enforcement and military. So we've already spoken to some of the militaries in Europe, as well as the Navy, one of the navies in Europe, and we had a nice conversation with FEMA the other day. So there's a lot of interest in this thing.
A lot of interest, and of course all the military bands are in weird spaces and out of the country.
Megahertz, 750 megahertz, 900 megahertz.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make it so that it makes it configurable, and we can just choose whatever band we need.
We have a 900 megahertz DMR repeater in Dallas-Fort Worth.
Get right out of town.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. So, and of course, you can't get any 900 megahertz DMR radios except for Motorola, and of course, you need the software and the code plug and la.
Right. We're working on a 960 on RFinder. So soon we'll have a 960, and you'll be able to choose that.
Great.
As an option.
That'll be fun. That'll be really fun. Okay. One other thing. I don't think we talked about it on the show yet, but you mentioned it yesterday. You have a capability to add a mesh node, to turn the phone into a mesh node somehow. So
it is possible. It's an option. It's really a commercial option.
Okay.
We haven't actually ordered one like that yet. But I know that it is an option. I don't even understand it yet. So.
Well, I tell you what, get me a commercial option and send it to me, because I'm starting to do more and more with mesh networking. So if we can somehow get the Arden guys to put their firmware on it, that would be outstanding, because then you could walk around with a portable mesh node. And there's a bunch of mesh nodes in that building over there and some out here. They've got a tower cam up over there that's overlooking the whole facility that's streaming video onto the mesh network here locally.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's connected to the Miami Valley Mesh Alliance, is a local in Ohio, in Xenia, Ohio. So they're streaming it all over the several towns across and everything.
Wow, that's pretty
cool. And if
cool.
you had a mobile mesh node on your hip, you'd be connected to it the whole time.
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool.
New stuff, man. Always new stuff. Thanks, Bob.
Well, it's always exciting.
Yeah.
It's great fun being an amateur radio
Exactly,
operator,
yeah.
isn't it?
Right now it is, yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you what,
yeah.
always has been.
Always has
Since
been,
day
yeah.
one.
Since,
I had some fun a few weeks ago. I visited the Fondazione Marconi in Italy,
Yeah,
and,
I heard about that.
Yep, and to get to see what Marconi was doing at the very, very beginning was an enlightening experience.
For sure, yeah,
But, what I realized was that the stuff that we do today in terms of inventing new stuff, the concepts are no different.
Right.
So it's
right.
really quite interesting.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. All right, man.
Hi to my friends in Italy, by the way.
All right, Bob. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. I know you're busy.
73s and everybody that's using it, RFinder, thank you for your support. Your support helps us bring new ideas to light in amateur radio. So thank you all very much.
AndroidDMR.com is the website to go look for the M1, the current N1 device. The tablet's a P1, right?
Tablet's a P1. You can see it in the side over there.
Yeah, it's in the front of it's in the front of the screen there. So
we actually are coming out with a Marine VHF version of that.
Oh,
shortly.
Cool. Nice. Okay.
That actually is the Marine VHF version.
Oh, that's the prototype, huh?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right, thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Thanks. It was
Yes,
good
sir.
seeing you again.
Yeah, you too, man.